If you can go back to the 80s for just a moment, you might remember a band called The Art of Noise, and I think their biggest hit was called Close to the Edit. Anyway, The Art of Noise consisted of the super producer Trevor Horn and the super keyboard player Anne Dudley, and it was Anne who got together with Kathy Dennis to write Too Many Walls, which is a number 17 back in September 1991. And before Too Many Walls, you were listening to Greg, and if you liked what Greg was up to, then the good news is he'll be back tomorrow at 8. Good evening and welcome to Freedom FM's Night Cruise, 2 hours of the best in romance, relaxing and chill songs from the 90s and noughties. My name is Feargal. As always, thank you for joining me this evening, and having cast my eye over the playlist and the scripts, I think I can safely say that I may have cobbled a half-decent show together for you. After midnight, we're going to play our Love Lyrics game, which this evening goes back to the songwriter being chucked out of a posh bar, and I'll tell you more about that after midnight. As it's Monday, that means you get to make us all smile when we play our Monday Punday Game, which starts in about 10 minutes time. And you know what? You'll want to stick around for that one tonight. If you want to reach out to me for any reason this evening, you can do that often and early on WhatsApp or text to 085 2899 092. You can bang me over an email to hello@freedomfm.ie, and I'm on the Insta, Threads and Blue Sky social media under the handle Voice Actor Fergs. And of course, right throughout the show, you'll need those details to tell me what you want said in your romance shout-out. So if you are in love with someone, feeling loved up by someone, or alone and missing your love, then get in touch and I'll do my best to get your message on the radio. 2002, I think it was, for Liberty X. That's Holding On For You on the Night Cruise from Freedom FM, where it's time now to put some smiles on our faces with this week's Monday Punday Game. Now, maybe you're new to the Monday Cruise and you're wondering what I'm on about when I say the words Monday Punday. Well, first off, thank you for joining me, and secondly, pull up a seat and let me tell you how this game works. You see, in a moment, I'm going to give you a theme, and what you're going to do is take that theme and see if you can use it to make up a pun by combining it with a celebrity, band, or fictional character name. And I'll be honest with you and say that if that explanation isn't making too much sense at the moment, don't worry. Let me tell you what this week's theme is and give you a couple of examples that I came up with, and hopefully that should make this game a bit clearer for you. So, Fergal, you ask, what is this week's theme? Well, this week I went with spring. Why spring? Just because. No, actually, since the end of March and the start of April, it seems I find myself spending more and more time in the garden cutting the grass and the hedges, which for me is a sure sign that spring has sprung. So, this past weekend, while cursing the thorns sticking into my thumbs on the rose bushes, I thought to myself, why not do a Spring Monday Punday? You know, everything from planting boxes to cutting the grass, lambs to chicks. Your challenge is this week to send in your all things spring celebrity band or fictional character name puns on WhatsApp to 085 2899 and to help you on your way, here are a few terrible examples that I came up with. Starting with the actor Orlando Blooming Plants. Oh, okay. What about one of Ireland's greatest cyclists who is just coming out of hibernation, Kelly? Still not doing it for you. So here's my last attempt. One of my mother's favourite singers, Chicky Rock. Look, I know you can do way better than me, so send me in your celebrity band or fictional character name, all things spring puns on WhatsApp to 085 2899 092. That number again, 085 2899 092. Do you remember the video for that? Kind of fake reality TV show with 3 people trying to be Robbie for a day. From 2003, that's Something Beautiful on Freedom FM. Where I want to say good evening to Sean Lambert, who sent me an email to hello@freedomfm.ie. Feargal says, Sean, on Monday 8th, can you wish my lovely wife Gemma a happy 35th birthday? Please tell her that she's an amazing woman and that I love her so much. There you go, Gemma. Happy birthday to you. And thank you, Sean, for getting in touch. Now remember, if you want to be sure of getting your romance shout out or any special occasion message on the show, on the station, the best thing to do is to send your message in ahead of time via email to hello@freedomfm.ie, and we will do our best to get it played out on the radio for you. That email address again is hello@freedomfm.ie, and that's where Rose McBride sent this email. Feargal says, Rose, can you please wish my lovely husband Dave a happy 36th birthday for Monday? He's the best father and husband in the world, and please tell him that I love him so much. Happy birthday, Dave. And thank you, Rose, for sending in your email. And finally, for now, I want to say good evening to Harvey Moran, who sent this email to say, Feargal, can you play a love song of your choice for my darling wife, Grace, who foolishly agreed to marry me some 10 years ago on April 8th? Can you tell her that she is the light of my life and that I love her with all of my heart? Of course I can, and happy wedding anniversary, Grace and Harvey. So for both of you, as well as Rose, and not forgetting Dave, and Gemma and Sean as well, here's some Simply Red. It's the Night Cruise on Freedom FM, where loads of you have been getting in touch with some amazing suggestions for this evening's Monday Punday Game. And the challenge I set you this evening is to make up a pun from a band, celebrity or fictional character name by combining it with all things spring. And as always, you have not disappointed. So let's get into this week's Monday Punday and say hello to Natalie Bradford, who got in touch from Kildare, who says, Fergs, what do you think of Bruce Springsteen? Very good, Natalie. And I always say sometimes the obvious ones are the best. Now, Connor Wiggins has been on from Clondalkin, and he says he likes having a picnicky burn with the rest of Westlife. That's excellent, Connor. Thank you. Damon Austin, who's in Mallow this evening, has sent me in an Irish TV legend going way back to black and white TV. And he says, what about Hot Cross Bunny Stop the Lights car? Love it, Damon. Brian Smith is over in Birmingham in the UK, and he says when he was a child in Ireland, he used to love watching Wanderley Wagon and the great Eugene Spring Lambert. Oh, what memories, Brian. Thank you. And finally for this round, Clem Morton, who's out in Galway, says he quite likes the music of Chicane. I do like a bit of chicane too, Clem. Now, if you can make a pun by combining a celebrity, band or fictional character named anything spring, then send that pun in to me now on WhatsApp to 085 2899 092, and we'll do one more round of Monday Punday after we hear from Macy Gray. That's O-Town on Freedom FM, where after 11 p.m. on every Monday evening we play Monday Punday, a game where I give you a theme and ask you to create a pun by combining the theme with a celebrity, band or fictional character name to make us all smile. And this evening's theme is spring, and as always, you have not disappointed with your clever puns. Now, Rebecca Young is in Mallow this evening, and she sent in Easter 17. I think we all got a smile out of that one, Rebecca. Thank you very much. Valerie Benton got in touch from Shannon, and she goes with the great Irish actor, Richard Harris Sunshine. Oh, I like that one. Valerie, thank you. Bill Lawrence is over in Rathnew, and he sent in the singer, Budding Holly. Brilliant suggestion, Bill. And finally for this evening, Sandra Young reached out from Rosscray, and she says, Fergs, what about the comedian Egg Byrne? Absolutely brilliant, Sandra. Thank you very much. As always, I want to say thank you to everyone who sent in suggestions for this evening's Monday Punday. If I didn't read yours out, rest assured I did read it, and it made me smile. And if you liked Monday Punday, then you know what you got to do. Tell your family and friends to have a listen and come back next Monday at 11:10, and we'll do it all over again. You know, Divine took Lately to number 1 in the US and 50 here back in 1998, while our very own Samantha Mumba took it to number 3 in December 2001. Well, good morning. How are you? Welcome to Tuesday, the 9th of April. It's the Night Cruise on Freedom FM. Thank you for joining me. My name is Feargal, and it's so kind of you to invite me into your Tuesday morning, and hopefully I'll make it worth your while. Now, if you want to get in touch with me for any reason this morning, you can do that on WhatsApp and text 085 2899 092. The email address is hello@freedomfm.ie, and if you're on the socials, then you can look up voice actor Fergs on Insta, Blue Sky and Threads, and you will need those contact details to play along with our Love Lyrics game. Now, if you haven't played Love Lyrics before, then sit yourself down and let me run how this game works by you. You see, just before the show started, I wrote out some lyrics from a famous 90s or noughties romance or relaxing song, which I'll read out to you in a moment. And your challenge, if you choose to accept it, is to tell me what song the lyrics come from. And if you get it right, you could possibly win yourself the astounding prize of a name check on the radio just before 1. You see, there's nothing to this game whatsoever. So shall we have a listen to this morning's Love Lyrics? Okay, here they are. And faced with dull and dutiful, they fire red warning flares, battle cocky personalities with red underwear. So if you think you know what song those love lyrics come from and want to possibly win yourself a name check in a bit, then shoot me over a WhatsApp to 085 2899 092 and tell me what song these love lyrics come from. And when faced with dull and dutiful, they fire red warning flares, battle cocky personality with red underwear. And if I get any wrong answers, well, I'll tell you those after I get through some of your romance shoutouts, which are next. It's the It's the world famous night cruise on Freedom FM. 2 hours of the best in romance, relaxing and chill tracks from the 90s and noughties delivered to you Wednesday and Thursday by Nikki, and Monday and Tuesday by me. And as well as all those love songs, we also do some romance shout-outs. And with that in mind, I'd like to say hello and good morning to Lachlan Mullins, who sent me in a WhatsApp to 085 2899092. Feargal says, Lachlan, can you please play a love song of your choice from my darling wife, Cassie? And not only that, can you tell her that the kids and I love her so much and that she means absolutely everything to us? Morning to you, Cassie, and I'll have some Donna Lewis for you in a moment, and thanks for getting in touch, Lachlan. Lucy Edwards is in Lucan this morning. Feargal, she says on this WhatsApp, could you please tell my lovely wife, Margaret, that she is my perfect princess and that she completes me? Such a sweet thing to say, Lucy, and I'm happy to do that for both you and Margaret. And finally for now, Malachi Fulton has sent me in a direct message on Threads to voice actor Fergs, and Malachi says, Fergs, can you tell my darling girlfriend, Catherine Grant, that she is simply amazing? There you go, Catherine, you're amazing. So for you and Malachi, Margaret and Lucy, Cassie and Lachlan, is the aforementioned Donna Lewis. I think that song's been covered by almost everybody, but that's my favourite version. Bette Midler, and From a Distance on Freedom FM's Night Cruise, live from Dublin on this Tuesday morning, where loads of you have been getting in touch with your answers for this morning's Love Lyrics game. Can you believe it? Some of you have sent in some wrong answers. So to help clear up any confusion, I can tell you that this morning's love lyrics do not come from All for Ones, I Swear, Britney Spears Every Time, and they definitely don't come from Smashing Pumpkins 33. Really? Smashing Pumpkin 33. Whoever sent that in, you'll have to see me after class for some detention. Anyway, if you know what 90s or noughties romance or relaxing song these lyrics come from, and when faced with dull and dutiful, the fire red warning flares battle carky personality with red underwear, then get in touch with me on text or WhatsApp to 085 2899092. And if you are going to WhatsApp, then why not use the voice note feature, because I do love hearing from you. But you got to be quick, because the answer is on the way very soon. That's Mr. Timberlake on Freedom FM's Night Cruise. Destination unknown, because it's all about the music and the journey that it takes us on. Now, before we go any further, I'd like to say thank you to everyone who sent me in answers for this morning's Love Lyrics game. And here's a quick reminder of the lyrics from the song that you're trying to guess at. And when faced with dull and dutiful, they fire red warning flares, battle cocky personalities with red underwear. Many of you got this one correct, but as you regular night owls know, the computer in the studio only lets me name check 4 people at any one time. So I'd like to say hello, good morning and well done to Matthew Blackwell, who got in touch from Artane, Megan Peters, who reached out to me from Cork, Kieran Jenkins, who's in Stepaside this morning, and Sally Farrell, who sent her answer in from Carrick Mines, who all said that this morning's love lyrics come from... Oh, wait. Before I give you the answer, I just want to remind you that if you like playing the love lyrics game, then tell a friend and come back next Tuesday just after midnight, and we'll do it all over again. As for this week, the love lyrics, well, they come from the beautiful South and Rotterdam. Whitney Houston on Freedom FM's Night Cruise, and I'm Every Woman, tells me that is all the mess I can make of your radio this morning. Thank you for your company, both you and your messages made to the show, as always. Now, young Alan will be here with the Freedom Years at 7. Mike will have his butler suit on when he serves you breakfast at 8. And the next voice on Freedom FM will be Darren with the Essential Beats just after 1. As for me, well, I'll be back later on this evening at 11 with another Night Cruise. Until then, thank you for your time this time, and until next time, take care of yourselves and each other.